We are live. Welcome to the last West Coast Draft podcast before Thanksgiving.
Oh, you scared me.
What did I say that a few weeks ago? I was like, the last West Coast Draft podcast before something, and everyone was like in the comments, like, wait, no, don't end this. You can't end it now. Don't worry, folks. We're not going anywhere. We're not going anywhere. Yeah. We're here to talk college football because it is, in my personal opinion, the best weekend of college football of the whole year.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Well, for a few reasons. And I was listening to Dane Brugler's podcast on Car Ride today. And it's for a few reasons it's the best. A, for seniors, for non-bowl eligible teams, and frankly, you know, players that are probably going to get drafted that are going to skip their bowl games anyways. This is the last time we'll see them until NFL draft season. So as a draft podcast, that's obviously relevant for us. B, of course, you've got a lot of teams that are playing their least favorite person, group, team, whatever, their most hated, most bitter rival, and that's cause for celebration, of course. And C, it's just the last weekend that we'll have every team playing.
I know.
And obviously, my Washington Huskies and my Arizona Wildcats are both going bowling, so don't worry about them. But my Stanford Cardinal are out. Their season's over. But we got the axe.
I know, I saw that.
Got the axe.
Who's yeah, I feel like no one's talked at all about who Stanford's next head coach is going to be.
I feel like a lot of people are speculating Spencer Danielson. I've seen that name thrown around for them a lot.
I don't love that. I don't love that.
They can't exactly afford to be picky.
Pete Carroll.
There you go. Hey, they might just keep Frank Reich. He actually did pretty good.
Honestly, that wouldn't be. I don't think he wants it though.
No, I think he knew this was a mercenary gig. I doubt he'd come back. I don't think they're going to go the FCS route after how Troy Taylor went.
Yeah.
I don't know who they're going to go after. The name I've seen thrown around the most so far is Danielson, but we'll see.
I don't love that.
Me neither, to be clear.
I don't know if he's like a great coach because he came in off of interim run when Avalos got fired.
Mm-hmm.
Where is Andy Avalos right now?
I don't know. Let's see here. Andy Avalos. He's the defense coordinator for TCU.
Okay.
So, there you go. There you go. Oh, man. What a weekend. What a weekend we have in store for us. Before we even get into breaking down this past week's action, I feel like there's been so much action on the coaching carousel this week. We gotta touch on that a little bit.
You hear who got hired for the Beavs?
Apparently it's gonna be Shep. I heard it's gonna be Shep.
That rocks.
Yeah. Austin Mack, you are an Oregon State Beaver.
I think they have a quarterback actually.
Do they? I know they got Malik Murphy. Do they have someone to?
They have a young guy. I think.
They have a young guy. It's crazy that like Oregon State. Not that Oregon State was amazing last year, but they were fine. And then they seemingly upgraded the quarterback position, and then they're just awful this year.
Yeah.
What happened?
I don't know, man. Probably just the pain of being relegated. All your talent leaving, probably.
Yeah. That is true.
I think Mack's going to be a Stanford Cardinal.
I could see that.
Or he'll follow Rob.
Hey, no GM in college football is better equipped to develop a young quarterback than Andrew Luck.
He's going to, because is this his junior year?
This is currently his junior year, yeah. Or maybe his redshirt sophomore. I'm not sure.
Okay, redshirt sophomore, yeah.
It's probably redshirt sophomore.
He got so screwed, man.
He really did. Unfortunately, Ty Simpson came in and was actually good. I think he was kind of in line to take over for Well, Simpson was already there, but I feel like a lot of people probably thought, oh, Max, the younger.
Everyone wanted Russell, though. Everyone wanted Russell.
Yeah.
I think he'll follow Grubb. I think Grubb's due in line for a job somewhere.
I heard him tied to or not officially tied, but some people mentioned him for the Cal job. I could see that.
Yeah, I could see that. I also thought I've seen Womack be in contention for Arkansas, but if that doesn't happen, I'm curious.
Yeah.
He's not taking a G5, I don't think. Oh, he could be Ole Miss's head coach. That would be a disaster.
There you go. Yeah, we'll see. We'll see how these jobs all turn out.
Are we going to make predictions here?
What's up?
Are we making predictions? Are we doing it?
Oh, no, I wasn't thinking, what do you want? We can do it tonight.
Honestly, like, after this week, the dominoes are going to start dropping, man.
Yeah, we might want to have to do this tonight because I don't think there's going to be a whole lot of jobs still open next Tuesday when we have our next college pod. We want to do this tonight?
Why not?
I'm down. Let's go. We started a little early. We can have a little fun. Hold on. Let me create a new banner. Hold on. P4 head coach predictions. Here we go. This was not on the calendar, but there we go. We just added it. Welcome to the Sidetrack Podcast, ladies and gentlemen. All right. Where do we want to start? So obviously, Galesh to the Razorbacks sounds like it's going to happen. I'll take that off, but we can make that it's fine if we both make that our prediction.
Yeah, I'm gonna make that prediction. It just feels like the timing. You probably just didn't want it leaked. Is my guess.
Yeah. Morris and Franklin, obviously, they're already locked in. So it brings us to. I mean, we don't have to go in order here too. If we want to alternate like we normally do for the head coach predictions, have a little fun with it.
Yeah, why not?
LSU. I'll start. Lane Kiffin, Florida Gators.
I think Lane Kiffin's going to Florida as well.
All right. Okay. There you go. All right. You get.
Okay.
They've got the late smoke. The late smoke says Florida.
Is it black or white smoke? Who do I want to guess?
It's smoke.
I'm going to go Bobby Chesney to UCLA.
Ooh, I like that. How do you spell his last name?
Like Kenny Chesney. 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 Chesney.
Okay. All right.
I think it's Bobby Chesney, right?
Bobby Chesney. I'm pretty sure.
The JMU guy.
Yeah, I know who you're talking about. Yeah.
I think it's Bobby.
Wait,
yeah.
It is very much not Bobby Chesney. Hold on. Wait. JMU head coach. It's just Bob Chesney.
Okay.
Bobby Chesney is a completely different person if you Google him.
Whoops.
I was like, wait, hold on a second.
You don't see that many young guys named Bob. I
No, you don't.
don't know if I've reported. I'm very anti-Bob because my grandpa was Bob.
That's fair.
As an old man named for me, but he was also Robert Jokiman. He's the original Robert Jokiman.
I'm gonna gray out these two since they're not going to count towards predictions, but I want to have them up there anyways. I guess I'm back here. Give me Summerall to Auburn. I think there's a decent amount of smoke there that's likely at this point. I have no idea if I spelled. Is there? Okay, yeah, I got it right. Johnson.
I'm gonna go Summerall to LSU.
Okay. Well, okay, that makes sense. I can see that. You get another one now.
Oh, it's Snake. Okay. I'm gonna go. Who do I want for this one? I'm gonna go with. I'm gonna go Kalani Sitake to Cal. Oh no! Tosh Lapoy to Cal.
Oh, I like that. That's the one I've seen a lot too. That would make a lot of sense. I'm gonna go with our guy Ryan Grubb to Cal though.
Mm-hmm.
I've seen that a lot. I've seen Tosh Lapoy. I've seen Ryan Grubb a lot. Those are the top two names I've seen linked there. Oh man, I could go because I'm thinking for Stanford. I kind of am thinking a guy that Andrew Luck's got connections with.
Mm-hmm. Jim Harbaugh.
Jim Harbaugh, yeah. Bring him back. How committed is Bruce Arians to retirement?
Ooh. I've heard NFL smoke to Stanford. Oh, that would be a hell of a hire.
Oh man, I would feel like the biggest pimp if I nailed this one. I feel like my brain says Spencer Danielson, but what the hell, man? Let's be bold. Bruce Arians, welcome to Palo Alto.
I'll be bold as well. Kalani Sitake to Stanford.
All right, I like it. Am I spelling that right? I think I spelled that right.
Yeah, yep, that's right.
Okay,
I got another one. Okay.
I
have LSU and I have Auburn. Okay.
No, you have Auburn and Penn State.
And Penn State.
Yeah.
I'm going to go with who's the interim at Penn State? I want him.
Just keep that guy? Let's see. What's his name? Terry Smith.
Terry Smith.
You are
No, to Penn State.
Oh, sorry. You're right. I just had in the wrong bubble.
The freaks, the absolute freaks, the Paterno freaks are going to get him hired.
Yeah. Trying to think. Successful coach, Northeast ties, Big Ten ties. I could also go with UCLA here. Might be a little easier.
How do you
say for UCLA a few weeks ago that or not even a few weeks ago? I think I literally when you mentioned Brent Brennan, I mentioned someone else that I thought made a lot of sense. And I completely knew who it was. Dang it!
Yeah, Sean Lewis.
Was it Sean Lewis? I think you said Sean Lewis. I think I might have said someone else. I like Sean Lewis, though. You know what? You inspired me. I'm going to go Sean Lewis there. And I'm going to go back and watch our other podcasts and find out who it was that I cooked with that one. I remember thinking, like, oh, this makes a ton of sense. But I can't remember who it was now. Dang it. Oh.
You can have a swap. I'll give you a swap.
DeAnton Lynn.
I'll give you that.
That's right. If I can spell his name. If I can't spell his name, maybe
D' Anton Lynn.
D' Anton Lynn. Okay. That's right. There we go. Okay.
You have two.
That's right, I do have two. I've got LSU and I've got Penn State. So I'm trying to think. JMU, I kind of like the idea. Oh, Bob Chesney to Penn State.
He's from Pennsylvania.
Yeah, Bob Chesney to Penn State makes a lot of sense, actually. All right, you got. I guess we only have one each, so I'll let you go. You got your Auburn Tigers, and I got the LSU Tigers.
It's a tough.
You could just go Womack.
Okay, can I do my swap? Can I have a swap?
You can have a swap, yeah.
Summerall to Auburn. Jeff Brome to LSU.
Ooh, I've seen his name thrown around for a lot of jobs. I like it. I like it. LSU. Eric Orgeron. I called him Eric. Ed Orgeron. No, not Ed Orgeron. Joe Brady. He's coming home. And I don't think he's going to have the NFL attention that people think he will. I'm shooting Hail Marys with a lot of my predictions. I think you're probably going to get more right than me, but I got a couple Hail Marys in there.
I love the Bruce Arians one. That would be fun.
That was his first OC in Indy.
And guess what? His face would really match the team colors too.
Oh yeah, it would. And he only coaches red teams too. So,
well, no. He coached
the Colts. That's good. He coached the Colts.
It wasn't his first.
He wouldn't even have to get rid of his. He wouldn't even have to get rid of his old Cardinals gear. He just have to get like a red Sharpie and take out the S at the end. Maybe good. All right, there you go. Coaching carousel predictions. Let's see. Will either of us go 0 for 8?
More than likely.
Not possible. Probably not likely. I'm sure. We're both gonna get Galesh right.
I'll say possible.
Well, if say we get Galesh right, are we gonna go? Or either of us gonna go 0 for 7? I think it's possible.
It's possible.
I think I've got a couple Hail Marys in here, but I think I got some realistic ones too.
My Jeff Brom one's a little bit of a Hail Mary too. I think I'll probably stay at Louisville, but
yeah, we'll see. Alrighty. That was fun. And we've got the NFL one coming up in only 6 short weeks. So
jeez.
That'll be fun as well. That will be fun as well. But anyways, back to the college football calendar, because every team has a game this weekend. No more bye weeks. The only bye weeks you get is if you do not make your conference championship or a bowl game, in which case this is your last game period. Congratulations, your season's over.
You lose. Good day, sir.
Exactly. So we got a jam-packed calendar here. Lots of games to pick. I guess we haven't even done the recap, though. We haven't done a recap of last week. I want it to be Thanksgiving. We all want it to be Thanksgiving. Let's be real. Coach, though, I do want it to be Thanksgiving. There's going to be some good... I was cooking all day. All day.
I was cooking all evening.
Yeah. So...
As they say, let Rob cook.
They do say "Let Rob cook." That's right. It's the motto of the pod. Anyways, what week we're in? 13. Here we go. So Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday didn't bring us a whole lot to talk about. Louisiana, Arkansas State was. It was actually a fun game, to be completely honest with you.
Shout out our boy. Just blank on his name. Butch Jones.
Who?
Shout out our boy Butch Jones.
Oh, Butch Jones. That's right, Butch Jones. He lost, but still shout out Butch Jones. He will not be losing his job at Arkansas State.
He's been doing a pretty good job.
Yes, they're pretty good this year. Let's see, what's the record now? 5-0. Wait a minute. Hey, you know what? Actually, he was on a roll there for a while, though. At first, it was looking rough, but he's on a roll now.
They've been a solid program, I'd say.
Yeah, lose to App State or beat App State, and you're bowl eligible. That's the goal. That's a goal. If he's what
make us a Christmas PFP.
Christmas colors. Yeah, no, I'm down. Shoot, make it. What colors? Better not be. Well, then red and green. Well, let's say red and green. I'm fine with red and green. Nothing wrong with red and green. Oh, maybe we should get rid of the green though, because it's Oregon. Red and white. Red and white.
Purple and red.
Ooh, purple and red. Ooh, is purple a Christmas color?
Yes.
All right,
if you're Catholic, it is.
Oh, there you go. Okay, fair enough. That's a good argument. All right. Let's see. Friday. Ooh, wait. I guess. Oh, wait. The Florida State. We gotta talk about the Florida State game, man. This Florida State special teams. My goodness.
They're so bad. Yeah. Oh my God. It looked like a JV game.
It was awful. It was
Like the
just
stuff
awful.
that happened in that literally happened in a JV game I coached. It like
100%.
no, like hitting off the head of a player literally happened. It was so funny. It made me laugh. I was texting the other JV coaches.
Jeez, it's insane. Just absolutely.
And hey, guess what? Norvell's back. He's back for another year.
That's right, officially official. And all his coordinators are leaving, but he's back. I'm sure that won't go poorly.
I feel like the whole getting left out of the playoffs totally broke him at this point.
Oh yeah. Well, it broke him. It broke the whole program. And I think they're starting to get on a roll this year, and then they get to ACC play, and they fall apart.
They beat Bama. They beat Bama week 1.
They beat Bama and then lost to Stanford.
What the hell, man?
What an incredible transitive loss. I love transitive losses, by the way. As a
check out
concept.
Stanford's schedule for me, please.
Yeah, I got you.
Because we got to go and we got to deep dive this for transitive losses. Hawaii schedule.
Oh, hold on. I just got to click on Hawaii.
I forgot about that game. That was awesome. Arizona, Fresno State. Who else? Scroll down a little bit, though.
Sorry.
We got any other good losses? San Jose State or either San Jose State or Fresno State. Which do you think? I think Fresno's pretty decent this year. Check out San Jose.
Oh, we got to be looking at their I'm talking about transitive wins. Sorry, not transitive wins. Transitive losses, I meant.
Oh, this is a transitive loss. No.
Oh, you want to look at their transitive losses? Okay, let's see.
Because Florida State beat. So okay, here's what I'm saying.
Oh, I see what you're saying. Okay,
Florida State beat Bama, lost to Stanford, who lost to Hawaii. I think San Jose State's the better one between them and Fresno for bad losses.
I think so. Let's see. UNLV. No, UNLV went 9-2. Yeah, San Jose State's
3-5. Okay, perfect. Go on San Jose State's schedule. Yeah.
Their worst loss. San Jose State's worst loss. Here we go. Central Michigan's rough.
Nevada, Air Force, Wyoming, Utah State.
Oh, okay. Central Michigan San Jose State lost to Stanford too, actually.
I'd say Central Michigan probably.
Probably.
Or Nevada.
Nevada's rough, man.
All right, let's do Nevada. 55-19. Oh, yeah, this will be good. This will be good.
All right, here we go.
Western Kentucky. Or no, Middle Tennessee.
They lost to, oh my goodness, they did lose to Middle Tennessee. Look at that. And Middle Tennessee's 2-9.
2-9. Delaware. Austin P. Delaware. Jacksonville State. Oh, we're getting good stuff.
It's got to be Austin P. It's the only FCS school here.
Yeah, all right, Austin P. Okay, we're getting somewhere right now. Let's see if we can get to D2.
Oh my goodness.
Abilene Christian, Eastern Kentucky, Southern Utah.
I genuinely don't know which of these three. Or Tarleton State.
No, Tarleton beat Army.
I thought that was. Oh, you're right. Okay.
I'd go Abilene Christian is my guess.
All right, let's see here. Abilene Christian. No, they're 8-4.
Okay.
Hold on.
Go back to what was it? Eastern Kentucky, maybe.
That's right, Eastern Kentucky. Yeah. 5-7. Okay, bad. They are not a good FCS team.
West Georgia.
They're 8-4, 8-3. They're 8-3.
Okay.
But they might be D2. No, this is FCS. They're FCS.
Okay, yeah, no, nothing good there. What was another one? Southern Utah? North Alabama.
Yeah, North Alabama. Let's try this one. Ooh, they were 2-5.
Okay. 2-10. Okay.
I don't know if we're gonna get worse.
Southeastern
than
Missouri.
FCS.
Southeastern Missouri.
SEMO. Simu. Limu, Simu. Here we go. 4-8. They're not worse than. I don't know if it's going to
Let's look at their schedule.
But North Alabama's already a 2-10 FCS team.
Let's look at their schedule. Let's just look at it. Or Utah Tech. I've never heard of Utah Tech.
They used to be Dixie State.
Oh, 2-7. Okay. All
right. 2-10 as well. We got to Austin P again.
Okay, I think we've gotten to the worst possible.
Utah Tech and North Alabama basically equivalent. I like North Alabama because it's cyclical. So North Alabama beats Eastern Kentucky. Oh wait, hold on. My team is better than yours. Here we go. The transitive property of sports. Here we go. So we got my team, North Alabama. Your team, regular Alabama. So North Alabama beat Eastern Kentucky, who beat Austin P, who beat Middle Tennessee, who beat Nevada, who beat San Jose State, who beat Hawaii, who beat Stanford, who beat Florida State, who beat Alabama.
We did that all on our own. All on our own.
Therefore, North Alabama is better than Alabama. Beautiful. Legendary. And now for the record, Kalen DeBoer made a mistake because Washington beat Illinois, who beat Duke, who beat NC State, who beat Florida State, who beat Alabama. There you go. Therefore, UW is better than Alabama. Little rivalry week. Oh, UW beat Maryland, and Maryland's better than Oregon because Maryland beat Wisconsin 27-10, but Oregon only beat Wisconsin 21-7. There you go. There's hate week for you. I wonder what would happen if you... Wait, hold on. I want to do the flip. of this. North Alabama. Oh, yeah, we'll flip it. Alabama beat Georgia. Georgia beat Austin P. Austin P beat North Alabama. Okay, there you go. It's a pretty quick flip there. That's okay. Oh, man. Good times. That was fun. We did do that all on our own. So.
All right. Shall we get into our next?
What's up?
We're only one game in, and we already did that. Let's go.
We're not even a game in. We were talking Friday night. The first ranked game we got to talk about Saturday morning.
We're the best in the nation.
We're the best in the nation. Except we don't let interceptions.
Speaking of which, Quandre Diggs is back in Seattle.
Hey, he is.
Not best in the nation, but partner with.
Oh, man. All right, here we go. Rutgers, Ohio State. Ohio State, without Carnell Tate, without Jeremiah Smith, it doesn't matter. They're still rolling.
They're inevitable.
It sounds like they're not going to have either of them against Michigan, and that might be, if you believe in curses, then it's probably not great.
Are you superstitious or a little stitious?
I am a little stitious. It was the same Dane Brugler podcast. Actually, it was really funny. It was like, no one should be arguing that Ryan Day should be fired after he wins national championship, but we should make the argument that if they lose to Michigan for a 5th straight year, they need to hire a closer coach who comes in for the last game of the season against Michigan and coaches them.
A closer.
That game.
Play Edwin Diaz's music.
Yeah, you play the Edwin Diaz music. It's Edwin Diaz. He just runs out there.
That's awesome.
Edwin Diaz coaches against the Michigan Wolverines.
I mean, hey, it's an idea.
I actually love the idea of it. I think it's brilliant. I don't see anything wrong with it.
It's not. They don't got something, dude.
Ryan Day just suddenly serves a 1-game suspension the last week of every season.
So, honestly, I think Ohio State's kind of been playing with their food a lot because they're just so much better than everyone they play.
Well, the funny thing is they're playing with their food and they're still winning by like 35.
Oh, I know.
Consistently.
It could, like, if that turns out to be true, it could be ugly. Because on paper, they're so much more talented than Michigan.
Yeah. Oh, 1,000%.
So if they play to their full potential, it could be bad.
Hey, only one team all year's held them to under 30 points.
Oh, Ryan Walker's masterclass, baby. We'll get to that one, but I may be taking a very large victory lap.
Perhaps. Hey, I've come around. He's gotten a lot better as the season's gone on.
Which, I mean, would I deserve a victory lap for this? For what I've said about Ryan Walters since I first spoke with him?
I think that's fair. He's basically pitched back-to-back. I would say even back-to-back perfect games because it wasn't his fault they lost to Wisconsin.
No,
since the bye week, his unit's been on fire. They've been awesome in November. And now, granted, part of that's quality competition. We'll see how he does against Oregon. If they beat Oregon and it's because the defense holds down the Oregon offense, then absolutely you deserve to do a victory lap on this podcast.
I'm just going to say the defenses we've seen since Chris Peterson have retired, none of them has been as good as this year's defense.
Yes. Yeah, I'd agree with that. Well, part of that's Kalen DeBoer.
Yeah, still though, that doesn't change the salience of the point.
Fair, that's fair.
The one compliment I'll give to the DeBoer defenses, they're very timely. They could come up with a big stop.
Mm-hmm. That is true. Except against Michigan. No, Michigan after they started ugly, then held down the fort for a while, but when the offense couldn't give it back to them.
Yeah, I don't put too much blame on the defense for the Natty, honestly.
I think they deserve their fair share of the blame, considering Michigan's offense went up and down the field with basically just runs the first 2 drives.
We didn't lose that game because of the defense.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I think the defense deserves a share of the blame. Not for the second half. They played a great second half. They played a great last 3 quarters, honestly. But they were so awful in the first quarter, like.
Yeah, but the offense stunk the whole game.
That's true. There's going to be a lot of games that we kind of just scorched through here. Texas A&M, Samford, cool. Georgia, Charlotte.
I watched the cool. The only thing I can say about Texas A&M right now is I watched the cool Mike Ellicott clinic.
Oh, there you go.
That's a defense I'm planning to study this offseason.
Yeah, very nice. Charlotte, Georgia, cool. Georgia rolled. Awesome. Congratulations. We all saw that coming.
Charlotte wins if Biff Poggi's there.
Charlotte wins if Biff Poggi's there. That's right. He would have.
Hey. Michigan had their probably best offensive game of the season when Biff Poggi was the interim.
That's true.
Biff Poggi, truthers, stand up.
That's trid. They did. All right, first game we actually should probably talk about, SC Oregon.
I think the score is not as close as what the game actually was.
That's true. This is the best game of the season for Oregon offense.
It was. It's like, I definitely saw a lot of strides for USC's defense this year, but man, they just got.
Yeah. Oregon was able to walk up and down the field done with the PFP. Let's go.
Huh?
Post a link to it in the chat. I'll see if I can pull it up here.
USC's still not beating the allegations, man.
Yep. Big game.
You really couldn't have done something nice for us.
Couldn't. Nope. You never trust. Come on, man. You never trust Lincoln Riley in a big moment.
No. I should know.
Should know this by now. But literally the only big games he's ever been able to win are Big 12 title games.
2010's Big 12 title games.
Right. Yeah. Late 2010s Big 12 title games. That's right. Point being, it's Oregon rolled in this one. I'm a little disgusted by the now possibility that Indiana losing the Big Ten title game could lead to Oregon hopping them in the rankings when it's all said and done. I don't think it'll happen, but the possibility is now there, and that disgusts me.
It
to be
does.
Quite frank with you. You'd say the same thing about Texas. Well, at least Texas Tech will have a Big 12. Will have a conference title to argue and that's where I think you can make the argument that the buys should go to conference champs. I get why they went away from that, but now it's like, oh wow, Oregon could get a big conference or a bye week and not even have to play in a conference championship.
And then when they lose, they'll complain that we had too much time off again.
Yeah, that's true. That was true.
We should get a bye. Navy.
Oh yeah. Well, let's see. If we went with last year's format right now, who would it be?
Ohio State.
What was this? Oh no, this isn't what I want.
Ohio State, Texas A&M, Texas Tech, and honestly, probably the G5 if ACC doesn't get in.
Who's the current? Let's see. Probably Virginia's Miami's the highest ranked team in the the ACC, but I have a nearly impossible route to the ACC title game. So the most likely matchup in the ACC championships, Virginia SMU.
Man, the new ACC is so messed up.
Yeah. Which is funny, they didn't even lose any teams to realignment.
No, that's right. I keep forgetting that.
Yeah. Pitt's got a path as well. Georgia Tech's basically gone. I think the most likely is Virginia SMU. Which, is there a G5 team ranked at? No, the highest ranked G5 is still Tulane at 24. So most likely, okay, so if Virginia and SMU both win this weekend, then the winner of that game would be the 4 seed.
Okay. In last year's format.
In last year's format, correct. So there you go. So that's the flaw. That there are inherent flaws with last year's format. However, a team couldn't not even play in their conference title game and get a first round bye. So there's that. If you even want a first round bye, because some teams might argue they don't like the first round bye. I don't know.
I'd want a first round bye.
I'd want a first round bye. You kidding me? Guaranteed path to the second round?
Not being banged up after a game.
Yeah.
Oh, I haven't played in a while. Who cares?
Yeah. Anything else on USC Oregon?
No. Disappointment.
Yeah. Mizzou, Oklahoma. Oklahoma just clearly outclassed them. Mizzou keeps getting ranked somehow. 8-3 SEC team, or 7-3 SEC team. They're not even 8-3. They're 7-4 now. They kept giving them rankings though. The committee, I don't know why this committee last year and this year just loves Mizzou. They're not that good. They're fine. They're not consistently ranked.
They don't play up to their expectations.
No. And obviously they had a tough schedule. Like, if you look at their losses, it's not like they lost to bad teams. Like, they lost to Bama, they lost to Oklahoma, lost to A&M and Vandy. Like,
I think after the first Brady Cook year, I think people, Luther Burden's freshman year, I think people have gotten an image of them that they can't get out of their head. It's like, why can't you get that kind of image out of UW?
Yeah, right. That's valid. That's valid. Yeah, it's ridiculous. Yeah, the Brady Cook year was the year that UW was in the Natty. So, what the hell, man?
Want to talk about a beatdown?
Oh,
the worst I've ever seen.
This was so great. They were up 21-0 before they took an offensive snap.
Everyone who wanted to fire Jed Fish and hire Fran Brown.
Oh man, doesn't look great now. Definitely
stand up right now. I mean, it's just embarrassment. It was like 56-0 at half, I think.
Yeah, no, it was. Hold on, let me pull up the. Trying to open it. Here we go. 49-0 at half. Show some respect. It was 56-0 at the end of the third quarter.
Jeez.
Show some respect. Yeah, no, it was rough, man. It was genuinely like, holy cow. Syracuse is a joke. Just an absolute joke. Which again is funny for all the Fran Brown truthers out there. Well, funny as opposed to Fran Brown truthers out there, I should say. Let's see. I'm trying to pull up this. Why isn't it letting me? Won't let me see the chat here. Oh, there we go. Okay, I got it now. All right, we're cooking. More about it. It doesn't show me anything. Hold on. I'll look at it later. I'm not gonna worry about it right now. Okay, need to change something. Okay, there you go. All right, it makes sense. Eastern Illinois, Alabama. I can't believe you got this game wrong. I was shocked. I
can't believe it, man.
I thought Eastern Illinois was gonna.
It was close.
Yeah, absolutely. They can say Merry Christmas. I love that.
It was close.
It was close. They really hung tight with them. Oh, there was some stupid Alabama fan on Twitter, who was he was arguing that they should move back up to the 4 spot because they scored 8 rushing touchdowns against Eastern Illinois. I don't know if he was serious or not, but because he was an Alabama fan, I'm inclined to believe he was serious. Like, congratulations. You scored, what, 8? Cool. You beat a team you should probably beat 56-0, 56-0. Here's a cookie. It's like just ridiculous, man. Just absolute joke.
I'm so happy that's going away.
Yeah. It's almost done. BYU Cincinnati. Cincinnati actually kept this one relatively close compared to
it was kind of a fight.
How a lot of their recent games have been going. And how a lot of BYU's recent games have been going too. They held on there, they fought, but ultimately it was just too much. The power of the LDS church was too much to overcome in the end. Skyline Chili cannot overcome. What, chocolate milk? What do Mormons drink? Chocolate milk? That's their big thing? Chocolate milk, right?
They like the dirty soda too.
Oh, there you go. It's ridiculous. Well, Cincinnatians drink Skyline chili like it's water, so primarily because it has the consistency of water, which I discovered earlier this year. It was still delicious, by the way. I just want to say, I will not tolerate Skyline chili hate. It was delicious, but if you're thinking of like, chunky chili, like, no, that's not what it is. That's not what it is. Also, and I'll say this, and I know there's like, there's a trend of when BYU plays a road game, the road fans not having nice things to say about the Mormons. I was actually kind of, and I'm not Mormon to be clear. I was very sad to hear that the day after the BYU donated $10,000 to Cincinnati's on-campus food pantry, which I guess they do at a lot of their away games. They like donate a bunch of they donate a bunch of money to the food pantries. That literally the next day, the fans at UC were shouting "F the Mormons." That's messed up, guys. Come on, show some class. Show some class. Especially the people that are donating to you. Come on now. Anyways, I get off my high horse with that. That's why I only support the Cincinnati NFL team, not the college team. College team, classless. Desmond Ridder. NFL team, legendary. Joe Burrow. Utah K-State. This was a funny one. Utah had to scratch and claw.
They barely got out of that one.
They should have lost this one for sure. This one shouldn't even been close. Oh no, I mean it was close, but my goodness, what happened to their defense? I mean, they came up with the stop when they needed it, to their credit, but man, they were rough for a vast majority of this game. Giving a 47 to K-State the week after K-State only scores 14 on Oklahoma State. That's rough. That's not a great look. That's not a great look. Yeah, I don't know. They won, but they did drop in the rankings, and deservedly so after that performance. Just rough all around for Utah. But they get the win, so they don't plummet in the rankings like they might have otherwise. Miami beat Virginia Tech in the first game since James Franklin got announced as Virginia Tech's head coach. All right, here we go. Let's see. There you go. That's awesome. Actually, I do love this. Hold on. I gotta. This is open image. Here we go. Look at this. We have a we now have a Christmas West Coast Draft podcast. PFB.
Oh, nice.
Oh, yeah. All right. This will be our profile picture for the month of. I'll maybe capitalize the C. I just realized that. Sorry, it looks great, but my what's it called? OCD is noticing now that the C isn't capitalized on West Coast. So just capitalize the C, and it's perfect, 100%. No, this is awesome. You did a fantastic job with this. Absolutely. I'll save this one if you don't post the one with the capitalized C. I'll start throwing this on some of the banners. All right. What's the next game? All Oh, we didn't even really talk about Miami. Yeah, Miami rolled. They took care of business. This one wasn't much of a challenge for them. Virginia Tech still, they're still a team that fired their coach.
They're getting some huge momentum on the trail.
Oh, 1,000%. And we knew they were. James Franklin's always been a good recruiter.
Oh yeah. He's gonna be great.
If your goal is 10-2, like a consistent 9-3, 10-2 with great recruiting classes, James Franklin is your guy. And the ACC, that might even be a little bit higher ceiling now that he doesn't have to compete with Ohio State. So. Now that there's Here we go. Perfect. Oh, that's fantastic. Put this in the Christmas PFP. There we go. That's awesome. Look out for that. That might be featured on a upcoming episode. That's fantastic. And it'll be the profile pick for the month. Once we hit December, we gotta get through Thanksgiving first. Hey, tomorrow
or the day after tomorrow.
That's true. I'm adamant that Christmas season doesn't start till Black Friday. I'm adamant.
I agree. I completely agree.
But on Friday, I'll update the profile pic. Friday, I'll update it. Okay, here we go. Kentucky Vandy. Here we go. Vandy just rolled them. I don't know. There's not a whole lot to say with this one. Just absolutely smoked them. Diego Pavia's last home game. Senior night for him.
Possibly.
He's gonna find another year in there somewhere, man.
He's trying to.
It's ridiculous. Dude, just put the fries.
Put the fries in the bag, man.
Put the fries in the bag.
And his obnoxious mom will finally go away.
Oh yeah. I've been seeing all the haters.
And honestly, the haters are pretty right on that one.
That's fair.
She's kind of worn out her welcome.
She calls a lot of attention to herself. That's for sure.
She's Mahomes' wife, basically, but a mom.
Oh yeah, Mahomes' wife in mom form.
Yeah, basically.
It's ridiculous. You're right. No, you're absolutely right. I never thought about it like that. Yeah, Brittany Mahomes only a mom.
Dude, if I was Brittany Mahomes,
is a mom. So
if I was Brittany Mahomes, you would never see me.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Oh god, I remember when she got caught in by recruiters and Patrick doesn't want me to do this or whatever. It's
yeah. Oh yeah, she gave the face.
Yeah.
Dude, what's with this recent trend, by the way, of and not to say this is a super unheard of or off the books thing, but I feel like it's kind of gotten a recent resurgence of athletes dating superstar celebs, like Peyton Manning and Tom Brady. Okay, Tom Brady's different. He married a supermodel, but the Mannings. I feel like back in the day, it wasn't oh yeah, you're with a if you're a star player, you're with a celebrity. Now it's Justin Herbert's with Madison Beer, Josh Allen. I don't even know who
Peyton Manning's married to.
No, I don't. That's the thing. It's I mean, shoot, even Baker, his wife was someone he knew. But now it's oh yeah, if you're a big time quarterback, or maybe I feel like it kind of started with Travis and Taylor, that made it
oh, absolutely.
Cool. But then Haley Steinfeld and Josh Allen, when did that start?
Is Sam Darnold married?
I have no idea. Maybe.
Oh, okay. Katie Hoofnagel.
See?
Dang it. Engaged in July 25. I just missed my chance, man.
Yep.
Did you get married after you signed the contract? Come on, man.
So, yeah, I don't know. It's like maybe it's
Instagram
like it's a PR
official
thing where they like think you can like you can boost your like, you know, obviously since Taylor and Travis became a thing, the Chiefs keep going to Super Bowls. Maybe it's like,
okay,
hey, if I
2 years ago, 2 years ago, she posted, "Your huge heart, goofy energy, and ability to quote every movie you've ever seen are unmatched. Happy 26th birthday!" Like, ugh.
Wow, that's like that's an AI generated happy birthday. It's AI generated happy birthday message. That's hilarious.
She attended USC.
Oh, there you go. Okay.
But wait, here's the twist: University of South Carolina. Gotcha.
Whoa! When did they meet then?
Hey, she was on the dean's list.
Oh wow, very smart. Very smart.
All right, looks like she got a job in San Francisco and met there.
Oh, and that's when.
Works in healthcare.
Wow. You see, that's the type of that's not.
Oh wait, no, not really. Okay, that's a misleading title. Works remotely as an account manager for a technological company that specializes in dialysis machine software.
Ah.
Yeah, okay, she's nothing interesting. This is definitely an AI written article.
Yeah. Meanwhile, my guy Joe Burrow's linked to a different supermodel every other week. So
yeah,
and meanwhile, he's like he never gets spotted in public with anyone. He never gets spotted in public. Period. He's like Bigfoot, honestly. Anyways, next game: Pitt, Georgia Tech. I don't know. Georgia Tech sucks, maybe. I can't believe Georgia Tech's still ranked. Genuinely. How have they not fallen from the ranks of the ranked yet?
They got whooped.
I mean, okay, they're 9-2, but they've gotten whooped by NC State. They barely beat BC.
A horrible BC.
They got whooped by Pitt. How is Georgia Tech still ranked? I don't get it. Oh, look at this. This is a helpful little article here. Hold on, we should have this stuff. Look at that. ACC. Virginia clinches with a win. SMU clinches with a win. Okay, so that's the path. My goodness. Okay, so Georgia Tech's not eliminated yet, but it's complicated.
The back end of the CFP is going to be awful.
Yeah. Yeah, no, Georgia Tech completely choked. I mean, they literally had inside track. Like they were gonna be in the ACC championship, no question about it. They were like the number 7 ranked team in the country in week 11. What week did they lose to? Or week it was week 10 when they lost to NC State. Yeah, they're the number 18 ranked in the country. They're the number 8 team in the country when they lost to NC State 3 weeks ago.
Brent Q's too busy interviewing for other jobs.
Yep. It would appear so. That's ridiculous. Meanwhile, Pitt's back to being ranked, so they've also got a path to the ACC championship. So.
There's no way they keep their quarterback.
No. Arkansas, Texas. Texas offense exploded in this one.
Is Arch Manning back?
Dude, he's literally every other week. Like,
we're back.
I'm just gonna start betting on Texas on an every other week basis. Like, let's think about it. Last week, great against Arkansas. This week, or week 4, sucked against Georgia. Had a bye week for that. Great against Vanderbilt. sucked against Mississippi State. Also sucked against Kentucky. Maybe not completely. Was good against Oklahoma. Sucked against Florida. Had about the week before that. Was not great against Sam Houston. They didn't cover against Sam Houston.
They were not good against Sam Houston. I'll never forget that Sam Ehlinger. We're back.
Not age well. Did not age well. Point being that Texas is on every other week thing right now. However, they got A&M this week, and historically, they dominate A&M. Now, obviously, these are different teams, different coaching staffs, but
yeah,
I don't know. I'm gonna get to that.
Honestly, rooting for A&M here, which is weird for how culty that fan base is.
Yeah. Michigan, Maryland.
Right after you said he's coming back. Any buyer's remorse there?
Yeah, right. No, probably not, because they want to keep their young guys. They want to keep the players.
Yeah.
That's the more important.
But I mean, Mike Locksley is who we thought Mike Locksley is.
Yes, 100%. Yeah, no. Michigan, this is probably the best game of Bryce Underwood's career. He looked pretty good in this one against an actual P4 opponent for once. So congrats to him for that. That's a big accomplishment. I don't know. Michigan actually rolled a team they should handle for once. And we should applaud them for that.
Low bar.
Low bar, exactly. They got all the momentum going into Columbus. Oh, no, they're hosting Ohio State. Never mind. They got all the momentum going into the game.
They do.
Tennessee, Florida. Or sorry, go ahead. You were going to say something?
No. Nothing. Okay. Nothing's good.
Yeah. Tennessee absolutely rolled Florida. Tennessee's weird, man. They're just so up and down. I mean, and to be fair, their losses are primarily to really good teams. It's Georgia, Alabama, and Oklahoma. So you can't be too mad about those 3 losses. But, like, I don't know. They're just a very up and down team. I don't really know what to make of them. But they did handle Florida pretty handily, which they should. Anytime you play a team that has fired their head coach this year and it's not a dead cat bounce situation, you should be fine. You should be fine. A team that should not be fine. Holy cow, Illinois. I feel a lot less bad about it.
It wasn't just us.
It wasn't just us. And hey, at least ours was close. They got smoked. They got dominated.
I think this game reiterated to me that Mason Posa is the truth, and he'll be a guy we'll be talking about several years down the road. But wow.
2028. He was a true freshman, right?
Yep.
Okay, 2028.
I remember seeing his Oregon film. I was like, oh, this guy can kind of ball. And we learned that the week we played him. When I was scouting them, the before. Oh, gosh. That game might save us having Fish, though, because if we win that game, Fish is in Florida at this point.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know.
Let's be honest here, though.
Mm-hmm.
And I think we talked about it then. Those games happened with Chris Peterson.
They did. It was usually at Arizona State.
Against Cal.
Or against Cal. That's right. I was at the Cal game. I flew down for it in 2018 one. I flew down for that. It was not fun. It was my first ever UW road game.
And they happened a little bit during the 4. You should never have lost to that ASU team.
No. No. And shoot, he almost lost the ASU team at home during our national championship year.
Yeah.
So, yeah, it happens, but
It's
you hope to win those mostly. You hope to find a way to pull those out, though.
Yeah. It's just like, I think we were being a little unfair to Fish after that happened. It does suck. It is embarrassing. But I think we were being a little bit unfair towards Fish in ways we probably weren't towards before. Or towards Peterson.
Maybe you. Anytime DeBoer stumbled, I was the first taking a victory lap.
I'm not gonna lie. I was a big time DeBoer apologist for anything bad that happened. I won't lie.
We were on opposite ends of the spectrum, and I was still don't get me wrong. I was all on board for the 2023 season, and I was rooting for them, and I was like, "Oh yeah, national championship." I was down for the team. I was down for the players. I was always anti that regime, that coaching staff, and you know that.
I was misted by the scheme.
Yeah. You can't scheme integrity, Rob.
Screw the South Dakota Mafia, man. I hope so much that Kane Womack leaves and Chuck Morrow's to DC. Please let that happen. He's the linebackers. Awesome. He's not an analyst anymore. He's the linebackers coach.
He's the linebacker. Oh, man. I'm gonna make that a T-shirt. You can't scheme integrity.
Tell that to Art Browse.
Ooh, man, hey, he got a job.
I know. I was talking about my head coach. He doesn't talk college football too much. He does love college football. He's a Coug. He's pretty depressed. Mm-hmm. He's not a college football sicko like me.
Right.
He's like, and I knew it happened. I know Art Browse got a job. Art Browse got a job at Eastern New Mexico. It's like, yeah, I heard about that, man. He's like, yeah, I hate that guy, man. And he's like, I've been to Eastern New Mexico. That place sucks.
Sounds like it's two people a place and a team or a person that deserve each other.
Yeah, he's like, it's the middle of nowhere.
Right.
It's like, if you're in the middle of nowhere in New Mexico, that's really got to be the middle of nowhere.
Yeah. Which, you know what else is in the middle of nowhere? Of all the college towns I visited, my least favorite is College Station. A&M.
Yeah.
Truly the middle of nowhere.
Do you ever visit Pullman?
I've never been to Pullman, no.
Pullman might be the most isolated, major college town.
Yeah, I'd see that. A&M's not isolated. It's 45, or not, it's an hour from Houston. But it's just, is the ugliest, flattest, most, I feel completely cut off from the rest of civilization town ever. They love
Wazoo does have some redeeming factors. There is a lot of beauty in the Palouse.
Yeah.
If you ever made that drive, it's quite breathtaking. There's not really there's not many places like that.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't think I could live there.
Yeah. That's valid.
See, you're not the kind of guy who has Cougs in his life. I have many Cougs in my life.
Oh, well, actually, no, it's not true. I have a cousin who's a Coug.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I have an aunt who's from Spokane, so her daughter went to Wazoo. So I do have a Coug cousin.
Okay.
However, I have a second cousin her son, who's a big football guy. He's 11. He's gonna be a big kid too. I'm trying to get him on the Huskies bandwagon.
Oh yeah, let's go.
he might be. He's actually. I was watching his highlight because he's 11, right? He's already got a highlight tape, and I'm watching it. I'm like, dude,
doing the Lord
watching a Husky.
What's he play?
Linebacker.
Give me his tape.
He's probably 5'8", 180 pounds as an 11-year-old.
That's pretty good.
He's oh wow, okay, all right, here we go. So, yeah, we'll see. He's a good player.
Here's what you gotta do about.
Yeah.
Be his NIL agent.
That's what I told him I'd be. I'd be his NIL agent. That's exactly what I told him. I said I'd be in touch. Anyways, before I get hit with a recruiting violation, TCU Houston. Houston's Mizzou, just of the Big 12. Every time they get ranked, they choke. They do all this work to get ranked, and then they choke.
We choked so bad, the committee does not want to rank us again.
Yeah, I know. I gotta rely on my other team to get to feel the warmth of the ranking.
It's crazy. Illinois gets ranked, loses to Wisconsin. We get ranked, lose to Wisconsin.
Is Wisconsin play a ranked team this week? No, they play Minnesota. I'm pretty sure.
Imagine if they beat Minnesota. That'd be crazy.
They finished on a win streak.
I don't know if Clay Parrish portals.
Okay, Wisconsin's long. They have no bowl eligibility. However, ESPN Analytics says they're going to win. So there you go. There you go. Minnesota's already bowl eligible. They got nothing to play for. Wisconsin's playing for pride. Yeah, TCU pulled this one out. They finally. I mean, they still don't look great, but they beat a ranked team. That's a few times this year they beat ranked teams. So I give them credit for that. Yeah, the Big 12's funny, man. The Big 12 just eats itself alive. I'm really sad that U of A is not even eligible for the Big 12 title game. That makes me sad. Considering they got screwed against BYU and they were right there against Houston. Their only true, they definitely deserve to lose that game all year was Iowa State, where they got absolutely dominated, to be fair. But I'm like, we're a few bounces away from U of A being 10-1 right now and in the driver's seat for a Big 12 championship appearance, and that makes me sad. But anyways, Tulane Temple. I don't have a lot to say about this one. Tulane rolls. They're roll tide. Roll wave. Roll wave.
Have you seen that JSN's having a grandchild? Just announced.
Who?
JSN's having a grandchild.
Who's having a grandchild?
JSN.
JSN is having a grandchild?
Yeah.
What? Who's his son?
Derek Stingley's having a baby.
Okay. All right. I figured that's where you were going with that. That's why I asked who's his son. Yeah.
Took you a second to figure that out.
At first I heard you. I thought I heard you say JSN, and then I was like, no, he must have said someone else because it doesn't make sense for JSN to be having a grandchild. So once I was like, okay, absolutely, it was JSN. I'm like, okay, who's his son? What's the punchline here?
Oh man, this is my first time ever having a dominant receiver. Okay,
that's fair.
You've had it many times.
That's true. Cincinnati football has not had a lot of things, but we have had good wide receiver ones in our history.
Like honestly, some of the best wide receivers ever came through Cincinnati.
Oh yeah, right now Jamar. We had AJ Green in the 2010s, Ocho Cinco's in the 2000s, Carl Pickens in the 1990s, Chris Collinsworth in the 80s. That's not even counting the wide receiver twos we've had: Hushman Zada, Marvin Jones, T. Higgins, Mohamed Sanu. Like we've had good wide receiver twos as well.
Our best receiver ever is Steve Largent, and like Steve Largent's great, but like. He's Steve Largent.
Yeah. He's white. I'm just kidding. Well,
he's small and unathletic. And that's the point I was getting at.
Yeah, no, there's a lot of things you can say about the Cincinnati Bengals. You cannot say they don't know wide receiver talent.
Nope.
Historically. Tyler Boyd. I forgot about Tyler Boyd.
Tyler Boyd.
Dang, how did I forget about Tyler Boyd? I almost bought his jersey many times.
If you met like Tyler Boyd in person and said that'd be like the most backhanded compliment ever.
I almost bought your jersey. Dude, I almost bought your jersey one time.
Oh, you said many times.
Oh man, I almost bought your jersey many times. I would just counter it by saying, "Hey, I was broke. Sorry." You know what? If I was on salary when you were at the peak of your play, then I would have bought a Tyler Boyd jersey. Unfortunately, I was not, and I had to get that Joe Burrow jersey. You get it. You get it. Have you ever wait? I think I've already told you. Have you ever bought a jersey for a player before he played a snap for the Seahawks?
I have not. I don't take those risks.
I did it for Burrow and Chase.
Oh, I remember. Yeah.
And I was 2 for 2. 2 for 2. It worked out.
Should have bought a Shamar Stewart jersey, man.
I should have. Dang it, man. That's on me. That's on me, Shamar. Your rough rookie year is my fault. That's true. Why am I not doing that? Hey, you know what? Caleb Downs. Caleb Downs next year. I'll buy a Caleb Downs jersey. Or,
man, that would be so hype. He stays in Ohio.
Oh yeah, or Arvell Reese. Dude, I was watching the Trevor's. Okay, this is no hate towards Trevor Sikkema because he's one of my favorite draft analysts. I was watching the Trevor Sikkema Bleacher Report live top 10 mock draft. They had the Bengals picking at 8 or 9, I can't remember. And Caleb Downs was on the board. He had him draft Peter Woods instead, and I was so sad.
Oh my god.
I don't even hate Peter Woods, but I was so sad they passed on Caleb Downs for him. I'm like, come on.
I do think maybe the league isn't as high in Caleb Downs as like, I think they're going to think he's an awesome player, but maybe they don't think he's as generational as fans think he is. Maybe I think there's a chance that happens. I'm not saying that. I think there's just a chance that happens.
I mean, I don't think he'll be a top 5 pick just because of safety position value. I think quarterbacks will get propped up. I honestly think there's a good chance the top receivers like Tate and Lemon and Tyson get propped up a little bit.
Yeah, I think you're right.
And then Reese will go high.
I think Reese is probably the number 1 pick right now. If they don't get a quarterback,
I would agree with that.
Who's your number 1?
It'd probably be Reese.
I thought you said I don't. I thought you said I don't agree with that.
Oh no, I agree with that. I said I do agree with that. I do agree with that. No, I agree.
Okay.
I think if Bane was playing the way he was at the start of the year, then
was Staten right?
No, I mean I still think Ruben Bain's a top 5 pick. He's still a top 5
I agree. After game 1, he was number 1 for sure.
Yeah. He's. I mean, Arvell Reese taking off is not a diss on Ruben Bain being a monster. I like how we were talking about Tulane Temple, and we just started talking about the draft. Maybe next week we'll do, since we'll have less college games to pick, we'll do our first round mock, round 1 mock of the cycle. There you go. Stay tuned for next week. First mock draft of the cycle coming soon. ASU Colorado. Hey, no Sam Levitt, no problem. ASU rolls.
I can't believe Dilly's not getting any talk for coaching hires.
Yeah. He
must be really locked in at ASU.
Yeah. I will say Jeff Sims, his entire career has been a turnover machine. He still is, to be quite clear. He is not better at that. However, the ASU offense around him, specifically the run game and Jordan Tyson, is just so good that he's fine. He's good.
If Jeb leaves, I'd really want Dilly, but I don't know if he'd come here.
Yeah. I love that, but I doubt it happens. All right, other games this week. Northwestern squeaks by Minnesota. SMU kills Louisville.
Jeff Brown's looking for jobs.
Yep. Yeah, Louisville's seriously falling off, man. They were on top of the world. That poor Louisville fan that hopped in our stream a few weeks ago. My goodness,
Yeah,
what a
poor
free
guy.
fall. What a free fall. They were riding high, too. Absolute free fall here. Jeff Wazoo. They gave JMU a run for their money. Wasn't enough in the end.
Poor Cougs.
U of A, Baylor gave U of A some trouble in the first half. In the second half, the U of A defense just locked in. Danny Gonzalez, take a bow for what he's done with the U of A defense this year. They are really stout unit.
Yeah, Brennan's first hires for OC and DC were awful.
Yeah, but his second hires for both positions.
Now is he gonna be able to hold on to them?
I think there's not really a lot of clamor for Daggy. I think he'll stay. I think he'll be able to hang on to Daggy. I do think Danny Gonzalez might get some attention from bigger programs.
Yeah,
but I think
their defense has been really good this year.
Yeah,
it's hard to play defense in college. And if you're coaching good defense, you're gonna get looks.
Yeah. And Baylor, and that was Baylor's offense too. How many teams have held Baylor to 17 points all year?
Not many.
Let's see. Auburn couldn't do it, and that was ASU couldn't do it.
You see it? No, nobody.
No, yeah, no team. That was the first time all year they didn't score at least 20.
Dwayne Aquina and Dino Babers.
Horrible hires to start, but you redeemed yourself, Brennan.
Figure it out.
Take your bow. UConn beats FAU and then loses 2 more.
Are they done for the year, or just dip out before their last game?
I think he'll probably stay for the last game.
Is it against UMass?
It is against FAU. No, the FAU game's the one I just talked about. Hold on. It's again. No, never mind. That was the last game. Yeah. Well, they still have a bowl game. Game. But they're independent, so they don't have a conference championship game.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah, I don't know. There's no way he's coaching. They'll hire an interim they'll have an interim for the bowl game.
Poor UConn.
Yeah. Louisiana Tech beats Liberty. I'm just trying to see relevant games here. South Florida stomps UAB. Michigan State gave Iowa a run for their money in Kinnick. Iowa needed a walk-off field goal to win at home against Michigan State. Weird stuff happens in the Big Ten, man. Weird stuff happens in the Big Ten. Duke beat UNC, but it was close. Shout out Bill. Made that one close. UCF barely beat Oklahoma State. What's with Oklahoma State playing teams close the past few weeks? Look at that. They were getting stomped by 20, 30 points in every game, and then the past couple weeks they've locked in, only lost by 1 possession. Good for them. Against K-State and UCF, but still.
All right. Nebraska, Penn State. After keeping rule to not go to Nebraska.
No.
Want to talk about the Axe game?
Raiola, man in the portal. Most obvious Texas Tech quarterback.
I know, please.
Please let him wear number 5 at Texas Tech. You gotta let it happen. Make it happen. Just for the memes. You don't even have to start him. Just make it happen.
Yeah, I don't blame him. Honestly, he's not very good.
No, he's not.
Was he the same class as Damon?
He was, yeah.
He was rated higher and he was hyped up.
Well, let's see. Let's that 2024 QB class.
He was rated higher.
He was. I think he was number 2024 QB rankings. Lagway was 1, Raiola was 2, Sayin 3, Roman Hulk 4, Walker White. Dude, Walker White looks like he's like 30. You cannot convince me that kid's 20. Or even 18. What he would have.
Did Aaron Nolan transfer or is he still there?
I think he transferred. I feel like I remember seeing it. Yeah, he's in South Carolina now.
Okay.
Dog, you cannot tell me. Hold on, I need to zoom in on this dude's face. You cannot tell me that guy's 20.
Oh, wow.
You know, in Disney Channel movies where it's like, oh, this kid's in high school, and you can tell he's like 35. That's Walker White.
Woo.
Anyways. Drunkemeyer, Jaden Davis, Elijah Brown. Hey, Elijah Brown started for Stanford. Starting for Stanford now. Looked pretty good, too.
Is DeMarcus
DeMarcus Davis was higher ranked than DeMon Williams.
Wow, this one aged bad.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Isaac Wilson.
Whew.
Dude, how did we not see it with J.J. McCarthy, by the way, man? He literally looks like Zach Wilson.
He does. He's taller.
He literally looks like. He's got like the very square jaw. He's blonde. He's got the blonde, feathery hair. Like he's like a Zach Wilson clone, genuinely.
Zach Wilson played college.
That is true. That is true. But he didn't win Natty. And I'm not saying that he won Natty because of J.J. McCarthy, to be clear. I'm just saying.
Imagine that between he was Zach Wilson. That would be a really good team.
Yeah. Boise. You love Zach Wilson coming out. That's right. I forgot about that.
I did. I've been off on
I love Justin Fields coming out. I love Justin Fields coming out, so we both lost. We both lost in the end. Boise killed Colorado State. Stanford got the axe back. It's been too long. It's been 3 straight years, but it's back where it belongs.
Stanford player,
joining the stare down.
That was awesome.
Yeah. Also, to be clear, there's a reason they ain't called the freaking Berkeley axe. Stanford axe, back where it belongs. Let's go.
And bye, Justin Wilcox. Bye.
Also, Andrew Luck mid-interview. The fumble return for a touchdown happening mid-Andrew Luck interview and him getting all hyped up. Dude, I love Andrew Luck, man. I love Andrew Luck. That's a GM I'd want to work for right there. Andrew Luck, hire me.
It's such it's a pretty make-work job, honestly.
Yeah.
Which, good on him. You deserve it.
Yep. All right. UW-UCLA. I feel like we're going to talk about this one for a bit. I'm going to hit the bathroom, so go ahead and talk about it.
All right, I'll lead off. Beau and I were both a little nervous about this game because UW, for those who don't know, there's a couple places that UW is very snake bit against like teams that like historically, they're better than. It's at UCLA and at Arizona State. Not so much Arizona, a little bit Arizona, but not as much as ASU. For some reason, don't know why. So I was nervous coming into this game. Both Beau and I projected a loss because we just stink at the Rose Bowl. Wow, what a beatdown! What good teams like that? And the defense, my word! Like I remember saying, Huskies haven't played a quarterback like with the mobility and athleticism of Nico Iamaleava. So I was a little nervous. How are we going to play him? Are we going to, hey, Zach Durfee's been biting on his own read keeps a lot. So I was very nervous about it. And wow, Ryan Walters dialed up an amazing play call. We just shut down their run game, and we were just the pass rush is the best it's been in years in that game. I haven't seen a dominant pass rush like that in years. And as a D-line guy, I'm so happy to see. So happy to see. I mean, sack numbers, weren't insane, but man, they were causing pressure. And when you cause pressure, when you cause havoc on a quarterback, good things are going to happen. That's what I tell my players. Bring pressure, good things will happen. You'll force fumbles, you'll force bad throws, you'll force incompletions, you'll force turnovers. And they did. That was awesome to see just guys swarming all over. And then the offense, a little bit slow start to the start of the game. I think the Mon's just not very good on the road at this point. That's my best explanation at this point. He's a different quarterback on the road. He was a little high on some throws, threw a not great pick a little, I think in the second quarter. So I was never too worried just because of how the defense was playing. I was like, okay, I think they got this one. When just seeing how the defense was just making Nico see ghosts. And then the hilarious fake field goal happens. I waited to talk about it until you were on because I know.
Oh, it was so great. I loved it. I loved every second of it.
I know as soon as that happened, I think you texted me about it.
Yep.
But
that was the funniest fake I've ever seen live.
I remember scouting them. I was like, okay, these guys, they're a classic team with nothing to lose. They're running fakes, so we got to be ready for them. And my word, were they ready for it? Because as soon as they saw, so I don't know if I told you about this, but the eye discipline on that fake was really bad. You could see the holder and the kicker looking at the edge defender pre-snap. So I think they must have seen that and were like, okay, something's coming. I think they probably knew something was coming too. And they were ready for it. And Alex McLaughlin, probably our best transfer this offseason. Carver Willis.
Yeah.
But one of our best defensive transfer with that. Picks it up, takes it to the house.
Jacario Davis.
Oh, he's been
banged up, but he's been in.
But when he's been in, he's been awesome. Yeah. The transfer class has been great. I think through that, seeing that through that discussion, really good.
Jacob Manu, now that he's healthy, he played awesome in this one too.
Oh yeah, bummer that's his last game of the year.
Yeah.
The linebackers going from Bryant and Buda to ZRS and Manu has been part of the reason for the defensive turnaround. The linebacker play has been a lot better. I forget where I was, but no, that fake field was so funny. I was watching it with my dad. He's like, I think the guy returning the ball, he could have ran into the camera. It was that close. And then what else was I going to say? Jeez, I'm blanking on something.
While you're remembering, I'll just say my main takeaways from this one. The and I've been critical of the defense in the past, to be clear. And I'm going to give them their flowers. They have basically pitched a perfect game in this one. B have pitched a couple perfect games in a row. Actually, they've been fantastic. But One thing that was my main takeaway from this one is early in the game, like most of the first half, the offense was playing like it has in a lot of their road games. Like, late, not super confident. Damon was missing throws that were open, just like, kind of like, what are we doing here, guys? Like, what's going on? And that was a lot of the first half. Like, we put up more points. Like, we put up 13 points before the fake field goal. So it's not like we were like stumbling and totally out of our, it wasn't terrible, but it just did not look comfortable. Did not look comfortable. I think the defense, the fake field goal, I think, is where it kind of turned around, because the offensive play before that was Damon's pick, which was an awful, awful throw. Yeah. I think the defense, they lost 5 yards in that drive. The defense, the defense forced them back 5 yards, and then took back a fake field goal for a touchdown. I think in a way, like mentally, it's sort of the defense, like, Damon's a young quarterback. It's like the defense putting their arm around him, saying like, "Hey, man, when if you're going to struggle, we're going to pick you up."
Yeah, sort of absolutely, situation. Absolutely.
And I think that helped the offense, and Damon especially, look way more confident in the second half, and they were rolling from there. I think it honestly just took like the offense getting like a little confidence, which came from the defense pitching a perfect game in the first half.
I think that's also why Jed kept Damon in so long.
Yeah.
Just to boost confidence. Just to give him more reps on the road. I think when he plays on the road, he plays a lot less confident.
Yeah, definitely. So
what's having a 19-year-old quarterback. I mean, that's kind of what happens.
Yeah, and one of the big, and not to say UCLA is like this most intimidating road environment in the world, but like it is one of the most historic venues in college football.
It's the granddaddy of them all.
It's the granddaddy of them all. That's right. And next year it'll be SoFi, but they won't have to play there next year.
The defense is just so fun to watch. They knocked out Nico. Like, Nico quit the game.
Yes. Oh, 100%.
He didn't want that smoke. That's the kind of defense I love seeing. That's the kind of defense we need to have to win in the Big Ten.
Mm-hmm. Definitely.
And I said it when Jed was hired. It's like, the offensive scheme is not going to be as good as the board. That's a fact. It's a scheme that works. It's not a scheme that's, a super innovative bust down the doors doing things differently, but it works. But what you're going to see with Jed, you're going to see a lot more complementary football, and that's, it's a pretty overused term. But he can, have both his offense and defense play well. That's the problem a lot of like those genius offensive coaches have. Mike Leach could never get his defense playing right. Lincoln Riley can't get his defense playing right. Kalen DeBoer really struggles with his defense. So it's one thing that's really cool to see. It was just awesome to go into the Rose Bowl and be just, a team that wins with physicality. The O-line was also tremendous, by the way. DeMond had all the time in the world, was untouched. They were open up good running lanes. Adam Muhammad's the kind of back that really benefits from being the lead back. He's like Zach Charbonnet.
He is very Charbonnet-esque, yeah. It's the way he runs over dudes.
I don't know as much in the way he plays. It just maybe, I don't know if it's mentality. He's the kind of guy that needs a little time to get going. And that kind of guy isn't the best as like a change of pace back, Yeah, just inspired win. Especially, on the road where we've struggled.
Yes, definitely.
It was cool to see that.
Definitely. Yeah, it felt good to just feel good about a road win. Like even their, other road wins against, obviously Wazoo you felt good about, but it's Wazoo, so you don't overreact. Maryland you feel good about, but they needed a major comeback, and it's Maryland. This is the first one where it's like, oh wow, again, not that UCLA are world beaters or anything, but this is the first one where you leave it, and I'm like, okay, we handled business now.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So, all right. Any more takeaways from this week? Are we ready to get into picks?
I'm ready to get into rivalry week.
Here we go. All right. Well, rivalry week's already kicked off in the MAC. Bowling Green beat UMass. UMass, I think, finished the season 1-11. No, 0-12. We got a new member of the 0-12 club. Congratulations to 2025 UMass Minutemen. Two games they lost by one possession. However, one of those games was to an FCS team. So does it count? Western Michigan, meanwhile, they clinched a spot in the MAC championship with their win over Eastern Michigan. Tomorrow night, Thanksgiving, while I will be enjoying Joe Burrow carving some Ravens. We got Navy Memphis also on same time. All right, Black Friday. This is when it really gets going. One of the things I love about Black Friday, obviously there's the Black Friday NFL game nowadays. And Chicago-Philly should be a pretty good game. But I love college football Black Friday. I love that there's like just as much like energy with the Friday games as there is with the Saturday games. It's very unique. It's very unique, and I like that. Anyways, we got the Egg Bowl in the morning kicking off here, 10 a.m. Mountain Time, 9 a.m.
There's going to be some big time narratives here.
Oh yeah, there will be. Let's see. We have tied for the third week in a row. I'm still the most recent winner. Ole Miss going to Mississippi State. My goodness, is there going to be a ton of distractions going into this one. I don't know who I'm going to pick, so I'm going to let you pick first.
I just think, this is prime for a upset from distraction.
Yeah.
But I don't think Mississippi State is good enough to cover this spread. So give me Ole Miss.
Yeah. I tend to agree. Again, I could go either way with this spread, honestly. It's kind of right where I'm kind of nervous about it, but one touchdown, I think Ole Miss can. Ole Miss should win by one touchdown. But we don't operate within the realm of should. We operate within the realm of will. And this is a tough one for that reason. Utah, Kansas happening at the same time. Utah's a 10.5-point road favorite. They just clawed by the skin of their teeth against K-State last week. I think they're going to feel like they got a little, they got a mulligan for that one, and they're going to play with like it. And they've still got a shot at the playoff on the line here. If they can,
yeah, this could be Witt's last game.
Yeah, if Utah can pull this off, then they have if they can win confidently and there's enough losses in front of them, they could sneak into a playoff. I think they realize that. Give me Utah. And like you said, it could be Witt's last regular season game.
Yeah. I'm going to go Utah as well. I think they're going to be inspired to play this game.
We got Iowa, Nebraska in the morning.
Dude, I bet the rest of the Big 12 is going to be so happy Witt's finally gone.
Yep. And then that brings us to clean old-fashioned hate in the afternoon. Georgia Tech being played in the Falcons Stadium. So not at Georgia Tech, actually. Hold on, let me fix that real fast on the banner. It is not at Georgia Tech. It is Atlanta, which, well, Georgia Tech's in Atlanta, so, you know. But this one's actually being played at the Falcons Stadium. I was right. Apparently, Georgia Tech, there we go, sold the rights to a home game in the series to Mercedes-Benz Stadium for $10 million. I'm like, It's a pretty good deal, actually, considering this list.
Yeah, I'd take
It just moves the game like a couple blocks up the road.
I'd take that deal.
I'd take that bet. Anyways, Georgia 13.5-point favorites. Georgia Tech is falling apart right now, man. You're picking first, but I just want to say that Georgia Tech's falling apart.
You know I have a soft spot for Georgia Tech. Sting 'em, baby. But yeah, I can't trust them right now. Like Haynes King must just be like so hurt from the last two years of abuse.
Yep.
Inverted veer.
Part of me thinks like maybe Georgia Tech's fallen off because they're like looking ahead to this game, and Georgia hasn't exactly been dominating a lot of the teams they've been playing either. 13.5 is a lot, but that's just too risky for me as a proposition. I think Georgia's going to.
I lost all belief in Georgia Tech after the BC game.
Yeah, that's fair. And that loss, and I still had left after the Pitt game. My goodness, what an atrocious performance. Let's see here. San Diego State, New Mexico. Okay.
Oh, that'll be fun.
Ooh, and the last 3 games here are all ranked games. Indiana, Purdue.
San Diego State, New Mexico will be fun.
Yeah, that won't be. San Diego State 1.5-point favorites. Close spread there. IU 28.5-point road favorite. Yeah, give me the Hoosiers to complete the perfect regular season and go into the Big Ten title game undefeated.
What universe are we living in?
I know, right?
Imagine if we hired Cincinnati instead of Fish. Never was going to happen, though.
No, absolutely not.
Cincinnati.
He was fired before, or he was hired by Indiana before DeBoer left for Alabama.
Yeah, but also Cincinnati just doesn't fit here.
Oh yeah.
Like even Jed's a little bit of a stretch.
Right.
Oh, sorry. Both teams are coming off a bye, but Indiana's going to smoke Purdue.
A&M, Texas.
So
Texas.
One fun little story. I brought my buddy who's a Purdue fan to the Purdue game, and he told me like your tradition every kick they always say God, I forget the exact word, but I think it's like you sucks at every kickoff.
Yeah.
And at the first kickoff we heard it behind us, and it turned out there's some Purdue fans behind us, which is pretty funny.
That's awesome.
It's so funny. Like both of those teams are like historic formats. Now IU's awesome. Like, that's got to be brutal for Purdue fans.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Well, Purdue has basketball season at least.
Oh, that's true. That's true. But imagine that you're like me and like don't really care.
Oh yeah, that would suck.
Because I mean, it's Indiana has basketball too.
That's true. But they're not what they once were in basketball.
That is true. They're kind of the Nebraska of basketball.
That's actually a pretty apt comparison. Anyways, A&M, Texas. A&M traveling to Austin. Only these 2 teams, second year meeting obviously in a row, playing on rivalry weekend as it should be, as it always should have been. Freaking A&M leaving for the Big 12. Ridiculous. Soft. And then also, they're leaving the Big 12 for the SEC, and then refusing to schedule out-of-conference games with the Texas for rivalry weekend. Disgusting. But Texas followed you eventually. The Grim Reaper found you. And now A&M is a 2.5-point favorite in Austin, with a chance to lock in a spot in the SEC title game. And most likely, if they win, I think they probably lock in a bye week in the playoff. Like even if they lose to Alabama, they probably don't drop that far, right?
Who have they lost to?
They haven't lost to anybody. A&M.
That's what I thought. Okay, good.
Yeah.
It's kind of crazy they're doing that with their quarterback situation.
Yeah. All right, you're picking though. It's your one. It's your.
Give me A&M. I'm a big believer in their defense.
Yeah, this is the week to bet. Based on my every other week theory, this is my week to bet against Texas. So yeah, give me the baggage to cover this one. I get to cover this one first. Let's go. U of A, Arizona. ASU, of course, playing without Sam Levitt. Arizona coming up and trying to avenge the absolute butt stomping they took at the hands of the Sun Devils last November, which was them avenging the butt stomping that the Wildcats gave them in Tempe the November before that. Point being, this is only the first time since 2014 that U of A and ASU are both ranked in the Territorial Cup. It's been 11 years since both these teams were ranked going into this game.
Wow.
So there you go. There you go. Very, very, very not often you're going to see these types of stakes going into a game like this. Now, ASU's got the home field advantage in this one. ASU's getting points. They're get the home field advantage, and they're getting points. But you know what Arizona's got? Arizona's got Danny Gonzalez defense that forces turnovers in bunches, and they're going up against Jeff Sims, a quarterback that only delivers turnovers. He should go work for McDonald's and serve apple turnovers because that's what he's great at. Give me the Wildcats to cover. Bear down. There you go.
I'm also going to take Arizona. No,
right.
Fetus Senior Night.
That's true. Well, no, Senior Night was last week.
Oh, wait, no. Whoops.
But no, that's all right. I actually don't know if he walked at Senior Night.
I would go this year.
Senior Day. It wasn't Senior Day. They played in the morning, so it wasn't Senior Night. But I know what you mean.
I would go this year.
Let's see.
I
think he's coming out based on how he's played this year. I think he's coming out.
Yep. And this QB class kind of stinks.
Oh yeah, no, he walked at Senior Day. He did walk for Senior Day. It looks like is what I'm seeing here.
That's never definitive.
That is true. That is true. Oh wait, hold on. That might not be 100% accurate. Hold on.
If it were my guess, I think he's gone.
Oh no, 100. He should go to the pro net. He should go pro this year. Honestly, he should go pro this year.
I think you proved what you needed to prove.
Yeah. All right. Okay. Ohio State, Michigan. Ohio State is a 9.5 point road favorite. This is your. Oh wait, hold on. Oh wait, never mind. Yeah, never mind. Yes, I'm correct. Ohio State's 9.5 point road favorite. Who you got? You're picking.
I'm more than comfortable taking Ohio State at 9.5.
As am I.
Very pissed off, and I think they're finally not going to play with their food.
Yes, I agree. No, this Michigan team should not even be on the same field as Ohio State this year. We'll see. Stranger things have happened.
Yes.
4 years in a row. But I think this is the year it finally comes together for the Wolverines. Or sorry, for the Buckeyes. And, well, it comes together the way it should for the Wolverines. How about I'll frame it that way.
Nice.
There you go. Texas Tech, West Virginia. Texas Tech, 23.5 point favorites against the Mountaineers.
It's classic rival
That's
game.
a lot, dude. 23.5 is a lot. West Virginia's been playing better. I'm just saying. They haven't really had problems with that spread all season. Like, they're winning comfortably right now. How's hold on. Okay, West Virginia's 4-7, but they played teams close. Like, they barely lost to ASU, beat Colorado, beat Houston, barely lost to TCU. Did get killed by UCF, but that was a lot earlier in the season. Oh, shoot. I might regret this, but I think 23.5 is just too much for me. Too rich for my blood.
This rod is a classic choker in the final week of the year.
Don't get me wrong, they're going to lose, but
Give
at home,
me
you're taking Tech, all right.
Go
Miami
Raiders!
Miami
The Big 12 ref tried to rip us off, but we won anyways. You know what video I'm talking about?
No, I don't.
Oh, it's like real. So like, there's like a opposing team player trying to give me an interview in like the tunnel, and like some drunk, obnoxious Texas Tech fans like shouting like, "Go Raiders!" And it's like really, really loud, and
Yeah.
it says a bunch of goofy stuff. It's really fun. I'll send you the link after this.
Next game, Miami. Traveling to Pittsburgh. Miami 6.5-point road favorites. These Pitt Panthers are playing spoiler right now, though, to a couple teams. Who you got in this one?
I think Pitt's gonna do it.
I want to pick Miami against my better judgment. They handled Tech, handled NC State. Oh. Let's see how. Like Pitt, I'm just trying to think. Pitt's recent games, they got stomped by Notre Dame. Here we go. All right. Handled Q's, handled NC State, handled Tech. Miami's been handling teams lately. Pitt's the spoiler makers over here, but they're not like dominating teams necessarily. Except Georgia Tech. They handled Georgia Tech pretty comfortably. But because it's in Pitt.
We've seen this story before.
I know.
Oh, you know another factor?
What's that?
The Miami Freeze.
That's ultimately why I said I'm gonna go with Pitt. I sided with Pitt in the end.
Will they freeze like the Miami Dolphins?
Yes, that's right. Let's see. Kentucky, Louisville. Oh man, talk about a game I don't want to go to. Clemson, South Carolina. Houston, Baylor. Colorado, K-State. Iowa State, Oklahoma State. Ugh. You know, rivalry week gives you amazing games, and then it gives you Iowa State.
They can give you some real stinkers. Yeah.
Yeah. UCF BYU. Here we go. BYU 17.5-point home favorites. Give me the Cougs. They're gonna handle business. UCF's terrible. It's their last senior night, or senior day, I should say, because it's at 11 a.m. Mountain Time.
Yeah, a lot of these guys are really need to get jobs.
Yeah. All right, who you got?
Dude, imagine like the fake ass classes that football players at BYU get to go to.
Oh yeah.
Oh god. Same with like BYU, Notre Dame, Liberty. You know, it's like it's probably like religion in the sports world. 101.
Yeah.
It's like, okay, today we're gonna practice. So like the football coach is the teacher.
Today we're running stairs up and down the lecture hall.
To show you what Jesus felt like, or something like that.
Something like that, yeah.
They could probably get away with something like that. They could probably get away with that. I think that's like it's part of our religious education. They're like, I bet there's friendly enough laws that people are like, okay. That would be awesome, man. I bet like, dude, the BYU NIL is probably so dirty. It's got to be awesome to be a BYU football player. Give me the Cougs. I love how they play. I wonder if Satake stays. He's been there forever. He's got to be a lifer.
BC Syracuse. Tickets as low as $3.
Let's go.
$3. Dude, road trip. We're going on a road trip. We will be in Syracuse, New York on Saturday morning.
Dude, if we lived in like New York City, I'd be there.
Dude, look how many of these games are. Wait, hold on. Just watch as I scroll down. Look how many of these games are on ESPN Plus. To just give you an idea of how rough this morning slate is. That's bad. It gets better though. UW Oregon. We've made it. We've arrived. Hate Week is here. Oregon is coming up to Seattle for the first time since the missed field goal. Take on a hungry Washington Huskies team that's trying to get back into the top 25. A win, and we're in. Not into the playoff, but into the top 25, and we'll take that. And we get to maybe steal Oregon's playoff spot away from them, which would be even sweeter. You are picking first, my friend.
That spread's too tight for me, man. I'm going to get Oregon. I hate it.
You disgust me. You know what? Will I end up looking like an idiot? Perhaps. But if UW does win outright, I don't want to be the one to say they wouldn't. And I think they can. Give me the Dogs to win outright.
Please. You know, if it's at the place, it could happen. If it was at Oregon, I'd be.
No, if it was at Oregon, I wouldn't pick them just to be a 26.5 point spread. I want to pick the Dogs. This in Seattle.
Lanning was like, I had some trouble with UW early on. It's like, dude, you're 1-3.
Hey, you've gotten one win, bro. Give me the Dogs to cover. Oregon's riding a high horse. They're like, oh, we beat Iowa. We beat USC. Like, oh, we're going to walk into Washington. We're going to handle them. No problem. Get ready for war, Lanning. Anyways, LSU, Oklahoma.
My biggest fear is like we have a wet fart of a game against them, and like Jed Fish is already on a plane to Tallahassee.
Yeah, I think if he was already on a plane somewhere, you mean Gainesville?
Ooh, I'm fired.
You're fired. And you're very fired considering how those two universities feel about each other. But I know what you mean though. I think if he was already like feeling that, I don't know. I think we would have maybe seen that a little bit against UCLA. Because y'all know those negotiations have started.
That is a good point.
And I think he coached one of his best teams against UCLA.
And I've said it myself. I'm
just don't
sure
think
this
Florida...
could be Fanco. This could be Fanco, but I don't know if it's going to be Fish, even if they miss out on money.
I don't see why Florida would want Fish. I get why Fish would want the Florida job. I don't know why Florida would settle for Fish. I feel like they could get someone better, I think.
Like, this year's coaching class isn't great. I still think they could probably do it. And, like, it sucks that we're bashing our own coach, but, like...
Right.
It's I mean, we're just talking, like, you know, straight up here. He's a coach we need, right? He's the kind of coach we do need right now. He's doing some really good things for us, but Jed Fish of right now is not someone I want here as long as Chris Peterson.
No.
There will be a time that comes when Fish leaves, and it'll be just fine. That time is not right now.
Mm-hmm.
We just got out of the worst of it, and I don't want to go right back to it. Like, we're out of the worst of it, but we're still kind of in the woods. I don't know. Okay. Speaking of Lane Kiffin, LSU.
Yes. Yeah, no, LSU sucks, man. Give me the Sooners cover. I don't know why I'm even thinking about this one.
Oh yeah. Did you see, by the way, Brian Kelly's son during the senior
Oh
night?
yeah, he said free BK.
Free my boy BK. They're like, and they have him on the. They show him on the sideline, or does he get in the game, or he's on the sideline or something? And then they immediately fumble it and take it to the house. Was it Jacksonville State or something? You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah. Oh, Western Kentucky.
Western Kentucky, sorry. Oh, like they show him on the sideline, or he gets in the game or something, and then LSU immediately fumbles for 6. It was very funny. One of the weirdest sequences in football ever. Yeah. Free my boy, BK.
Free my boy, BK. Yeah, why do you call his dad his boy?
I know, that's, oh, God, that's just art right there. That's just, you recognize genius when you see it.
Yeah.
Oh, just a brilliant mind.
Yes, absolutely.
Oh my God! Free my boy BK.
I will say, okay, real fast, kind of off topic. I respect that the SEC and the Big Ten are like the only conferences that truly respect rivalry, and obviously they're not the only ones. Like we get the Territorial Cup this week, and
the Big Ten does not respect rivalry week, or else UW would be playing Wazoo and Oregon would be playing Oregon State.
Okay. Well, okay, we're working with what we can do. We're working with what we got here. We gotta work with what we got.
Okay.
But I see what you mean. Respectable take.
The SEC lets Georgia play Georgia Tech.
Oh no! Well, okay, fair enough. And I'm all for keeping that rivalry. Don't get me wrong. But point being, I think
the rivalry's probably gonna die, unfortunately.
I still believe the Apple Cup. I believe in the Apple.
I want to have it, but it loses us money.
That's true. We have to start paying them. I'm gonna start paying them the way that SEC teams play FCS teams to come to them in November.
Yeah, no, that's literally like, well, no, that's not the reason. It's because of ticket sales, the way that you have to share it. Yeah. And it's at home and home too, so we lose a game.
Right. Anyways, Tennessee hosting Vandy. Vandy 3.5 points. Or sorry.
Wow.
Tennessee 3.5 point home favorites.
Okay, I was about to say.
Who you got?
Bobby's going to have his possible last game, although his last game's going to be in like 10 years, if he's right. And
it'll be a bowl game, realistically.
Oh, wait, yeah.
He'd play a bowl game.
He's not going high in the draft. There's no. Tyler Shuck did sit out of the UW bowl.
Yeah, that's true.
Oh shoot. I'm gonna go Vandy. Why not?
Yeah, I just got done talking about how Tennessee's starting to. I just don't really trust them right now. Yeah, give me Vanderbilt. I think they can cover. I don't know if they win outright, but I think they can cover in Knoxville.
Tennessee's gonna be a lot better next year. They got a good quarterback coming in.
Yeah. Virginia Tech. Oh wait, hold on. I just skipped a whole bunch of games.
What's the name of that rivalry? Do you know?
I do not, but I can find out pretty quickly.
I know Thomas Jefferson, Enter Sandman. That's all I know about Virginia Tech.
The Commonwealth Clash. It's a good name.
Boo.
We also, before we get to that one, though, we have Missouri, Arkansas, Wisconsin, Minnesota, Penn State, Rutgers. Okay.
Why doesn't what happened to the boot?
The what?
The boot. That's when it was rivalry week for Arkansas. LSU.
Oh, LSU and Oklahoma.
No.
LSU and Arkansas. I mean.
Yeah.
I don't know. I guess they were like, oh, I guess they felt they should make LSU and Oklahoma rivals for some reason. I don't know. To be fair, Arkansas, Missouri. I think Arkansas, Missouri is a rivalry.
Okay.
Because they're up, yeah.
But Arkansas is part of the boot.
That's true. Arkansas is part of the boot. Did Arkansas and LSU even play this year? I don't remember them playing this year. Oh, they did. They played a few weeks ago.
The Bill Clinton Cup.
There you go.
Yeah, I wonder if like the Arkansas State games, like the Bill Clinton Cup.
The Clinton Cup.
Bubba.
Cincy, TCU. JMU, Coastal. Florida State. Hey, what city is Florida in, by the way?
Orlando.
Ah, there you go. It's closer to Orlando than it's Tallahassee. Oregon State, Wazoo, second half of the home and home.
The rematch.
Does Wazoo redeem themselves?
Is Wazoo bowl eligible?
I think so. If not, they're like 5 and 6.
Or is this 4 bowl eligible?
They're 5 and 6. Oh, they gotta win this one to get to a bowl game.
Beavs take away their bowl eligibility.
Oh, that'd be crazy. It'd be crazy to get swept by the Beavs. I think this would be Oregon State's only 2 wins of the season. Over
please let that happen.
Oh, yeah, they beat an FCS team at some point, probably.
Yeah, they did.
Yeah. Anyways. Commonwealth Clash. UVA playing for a spot in the ACC Championship at home against a hated rival that's not very good. I don't think they squander it. Give me the Cavs.
Yeah, I'm gonna agree.
Bama. First Maryland, Michigan State. Then Bama, Auburn. Okay.
Oh, you know where Maryland, Michigan State's being played at?
What's up?
You know where that game's being played at?
Oh, they're playing it at
they play at Ford Field.
Michigan State's done that a few years in a row. They like to play like home on rivalry weekend against they played at Penn State. They played Rutgers. They like to play a random old Big Ten East team in Ford Field on rivalry weekend. I've noticed. Which it's not like the Lions are using it the next day because they always play on Thanksgiving, so it makes sense.
Exactly. Yep. It works pretty well for them.
Yeah. Anyways, Bama Auburn. Bama 6.5 point favorites on the road. I already know you're picking Auburn.
Oh yeah.
Give me the roll tide. Roll tide. Although I will say Auburn, they're 5 and 6. They need this game to get to bowl eligibility. And they're a lot better than their record says. They had some heartbreak. They had a heartbreaking loss to Mizzou, heartbreaking loss to Georgia, heartbreaking loss to Oklahoma, close loss to A&M. As far as a 5 and 16 teams goes, their losses are not bad Kentucky was rough, but they played Vanderbilt pretty close. These 4 losses here that got Hugh Freeze fired, they're all 1-possession games to teams that were in the top 16 at the time. Kind of rough luck, honestly. But
my boy,
it is what
my
it
boy,
is.
Hugh Freeze.
With all that being said, I'm still picking Alabama. Wait, I didn't create a banner for USC UCLA. UCLA at 17 USC. There we go. There we go. UCLA at USC. I didn't forget any banners. I don't know what you're talking about. Before we get to that, oh, never mind. That is literally the next game. Okay. USC 21.5 point home favorites over UCLA. 21.5. That's rich for my blood. 21.5.
Honestly, that looks better with the backup.
They did. 21.5's a lot, dude. Day to day for USC game has not been announced yet. They barely lost to Nebraska. Got stomped by Indiana. Obviously got stomped by us. Got stomped by Ohio State. Their defense is sucking right now. They grew up 96 points in the past 2 games. I might regret it, but give me the Trojans. I think they find a way to cover this one.
I'm gonna go USC.
There you go. Tulane. You said USC, right?
Yeah.
Okay. I just want to make sure I heard you right. It's a bunch of U's and C's. Okay.
They are.
Tulane hosting Charlotte. Perhaps if they can win this one, get to the ACC championship, lock themselves into a playoff spot. So they're 2 games away from that. They're 30.5 point home favorites. Who you got?
Give me Tulane.
Yeah, me too.
No, my boy, free my boy Biff Pedigree.
Free Biff. SMU. Oh wait, hold on. I'm missing some games. Northwestern Illinois and UNC NC State. How many wins did Bill Belichick get in year 1? 4-7. Okay, so he's playing for a shot at 5-7.
Good academics that could make bowls.
Yeah, that's true. That is true. He's playing for a shot at 5-7.
Actually, no, because the players have been.
That's true. That's true.
Shout out Kamori House.
Kamori House.
You see what he got caught doing?
I think so.
Like he got for reckless driving 10 times.
Oh jeez. Oh man.
And Thad Dixon is not doing much better himself. He's gotten in trouble there too.
Yeah. Oh, SMU. I don't know. SMU 13.5. That's a lot. Cal plays seems pretty tight. Then again, they did just fire Wilcox, but that means they might get the fired cap or the dead cap bounce.
At this point in the season, they're checked out.
That's true. That's true. Yeah, give me SMU. They're playing for a shot in the title game.
You go SMU as well. I wonder if JKS stays. You know who he's tight with?
Who's that?
Interim.
Oh yeah.
So if you want JKS, you might have to hire Nick Rolovich.
Get Nick Rolo? Oh man, of course he's tight with Rolo. That makes sense. Okay, now it makes sense.
So if you're tight with Rolo, why do you have Berkeley?
I don't know.
Well, actually, no. Actually, that kind of makes sense. Honestly, I know Berkeley has a certain reputation. They kind of have a reputation for hippies, and right now, the hippie people are kind of all over the place.
That's true.
Honestly, Rolo maybe fits in a little bit in that part.
Maybe being an anti-vaxxers like the proto hippie. There's some hippie elements to that.
I think it started as a hippie thing.
Yeah.
And then it became a very conspiracy-minded thing.
Yeah. Which a lot of hippies believe in conspiracies.
The hippie people are definitely big into the big conspiracies these days. It's very interesting.
Anyways, we got one more game.
Free my boy Rolo.
Stanford, Notre Dame. Stanford coming off with the Stanford axe back in tow, as it rightfully deserved, hosting Notre Dame. Notre Dame is dropping 31.5 points.
Oh my God. I don't care that that's a big number. I think Notre Dame's going to kill them.
Me too. As much as I love Stanford, yeah, Notre Dame's covering that. Well, I'm very confident in that, unfortunately. All right. Well, I've got a pretty big lead right now, but we had, let's see,
Thank God for the 12-team CFB, baby.
3. Oh, we only had 3 differences this week. Okay, never mind. I was thinking we had more. Okay. But guess what? We got hey, look what I plugged in this week. Conference Championship week, Army Navy week, bowl season. It's all here, and I will be plugging this in.
It's gotta be not fun to be an odds maker when it's Army Navy game.
No.
You gotta like read old what the bookies were doing for Army Navy back in like the leather helmet days for scores.
Yeah. All right, my friend. Well, that is it for this edition of the West Coast Draft Podcast. We'll be back next week to talk the results of Rivalry Week, preview Conference Championship Week, and probably talk a little coaching carousel. Will Jed Fish still be the coach of the Washington Huskies this time in a week? We'll talk about that when the time
Want to make a bet on that? You want to make a bet on that?
I'm going to say yes.
I'm going to say yes as well. I am. But if we lose Jed Fish, wait, no, never mind. I'll save it. No bad juju.
No, I want to hear it.
No. No bad juju.
No bad juju. Okay. All right. Can you tell it to me after the pod? Can you tell it to me off the air?
Okay.
Okay. All right. Well, that's it for this edition of the West Coast Draft Podcast. Happy Thanksgiving, everyone. If you're still here, you're watching after the fact. Happy Thanksgiving. Have a great time with your family. Eat lots of food. Watch Joe Burrow. We get to watch Joe Burrow again. Hell yeah. I know what I'm thankful for, and that's Joe Burrow. Any closing thoughts, Mr. Jokinen?
First of all, do not eat any meats that Lincoln Riley has prepared. They're going to be dry and undercooked. But also, if one of us gets Lane Kiffin as their next head coach, all of us get Lane Kiffin as their next head coach. For us to like, all of us look like. If one of us subscribes, all of us subscribe. Thanks for watching.
Drive safe, folks, and happy Thanksgiving.